Alrighty, with 2024 coming to an end, we spark a new year for 2025. Now, in this new year, I think it's important we look at my fellow colleagues, I guess we're calling, because I guess I'm considered a YouTuber. Anyways, we're going through the MMA list here of the YouTubers, and we're putting them on a tier list, just for fun. By no means am I targeting anyone. By no means am I trying to shit talk people or cause drama or anything like that. This is just purely for fun. And this is just my personal opinion at the end of the day, right? I don't want to start beef, but if you want it, hey, just saying, hey, this 5'8", fucking ripped ginger. Hey, I'm just saying, we're known for our power. Anyways, no, I'm joking, obviously, but I'm just doing this for fun. So there's a lot of names here I don't recognize, I'll be honest. But hey, we gonna find out Saturday night. Now, let's just get into the video, man. My brain's going. Yeah. So Daniel actually, wait. Let me preface this. Obviously, of course, your boy here. Got to be on this list. But yeah. So the tiers are gonna be the GOAT, and I think I'm gonna reserve this for one channel. And this is going to be pound for pound number 1. Then we have the pound for pound list. These guys are like top 10, top 15. Some of the best YouTubers to watch for MMA. Maybe it's their accuracy. Maybe it's their news thing. Maybe it's the content they're creating. Maybe it's how creative they are. Maybe it's a personality, But yeah, then we have safe to watch and getting better. So ones that are pretty good, but, they're aging better, they're getting much better to watch, Then we have a needs improvement for the ones that are there, but they need a little oomph, They need like a theme, they need like a bigger personality, maybe more advertisement. They need something to help their channel grow a little bit, hey, maybe your boy might find yourself there. Just saying. Anyways, then we have not unwatchable, so they're probably not that great to watch. Just saying. But, they're there, I guess, when there's no MMA content. But yeah. And then we have Why Are You Watching? That is going to be reserved for a select few, where it's just like, at this point, why the fuck are you even watching them? Either they're really annoying, either their takes are just terrible, or they're just trying to rage bait people, and they get it somehow. Yeah, something like that. And we have IDK, because there's some names on this list, I don't know them. So I'm not going to put them on a list where I don't know them personally. I don't know them online, and I haven't seen their YouTube channel, or I just haven't watched their YouTube channel enough. Anyways, moving on to the actual list. I'm sure a lot of people recognize a lot of people here. Oh my god. Is that bedtime MMA? Anyways, so we have Daniel Cormier. I'm assuming this is his channel. Daniel Cormier is... Ooh, this one's tough. This is a rough one to start with, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck here. Holy fuck. I'm really debating Why Are You Watching, because he's so fucking annoying. And he eats all the time. But I don't really watch his content. I'm gonna say not unwatchable, because I think I've seen him a few times on podcasts, and his podcasts are fairly okay. But... maybe this is like the DC and RC stuff. I'm pretty sure this is just his YouTube channel. I'm going to assume this is his YouTube channel and rank it based off that. I think it's not on watch. Like, if there's nothing out and you're looking for like a podcast to watch type style, or you're looking for like an interview that maybe no one else is covering for whatever reason, I think DC's there. I think he's annoying as fuck, but he's there. I don't really blame you for watching DC. Some people like the nostalgia fact. I never watched a live DC fight. He retired before I started watching the sport. So it is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put him comfortably here. He's not unwatchable. He's not unwatchable, He's annoying as fuck. Not unwatchable. I don't think he'll ever get improvement, so I'm not putting him in needs improvement. He's definitely not getting better. But yeah. I'm just going to double check some of these channels real quick. I think this is Full Mounts. Full Mount MMA. I believe this is Full Mount's channel, if I'm not mistaken. No, who the fuck is this? Is this Full Mount? I guess it is Full Mount, but it's a weird image. It's not like his profile image. Huh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... that's just Full Mount. Full Mount M&A, 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 M&A. Am I think I'm losing brain cells, guys. Anyways, Full Mount MMA. It's a really good news channel. I wouldn't put them, I think, safe to watch and getting better, you know? I think the only thing that Full Mount's missing is, like, that unique voice. You know, sometimes I'm watching a Full Mount MMA video, I'm like, who am I watching for news again? And it's Full Mount MMA. He does cover some niche things a lot of the time, which I appreciate, but I know not everyone's going to be a fan of. And I think he's up there. Where is his subscriber count? Holy shit. Oh, wait. Is this Full Mount? What's the other one? Now I'm forgetting the other one. This gotta be Full Mount. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it's Full Mount. I was thinking of the other one. That's my bad. Yeah. I'm gonna put him on pound for pound list. I think Full Mount MMA is actually, like, really, really good. I was thinking of the other one that I watched. I can't remember his name now. Fuck, it escaped my brain. Full Mount MMA is really good. Voice is unique. That's kind of who I was referring to when the other guy doesn't really have a unique voice. Voice is unique. Personality is very dry, but it kind of works. You know, kind of just, like, works for his sort of vibe he goes for. I appreciate his news. He does cover niche stuff. I really appreciate that. I think overall he's probably, like, the go-to. I think everyone goes to this guy for news. I don't see why not. He kind of does cover, like, the biggest things. He does start off with, like, the weakest things and then makes you watch to the end to get to the good stuff. I get it. You know, he has top comments at the end of his videos. I appreciate that. I think he deserves pound for pound list. I think he'd be top 15 pound for pound YouTube MMA YouTuber list. Anyways, moving on. Jesse on Fire. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think I've ever watched Jesse on Fire. Fuck. I don't think I've ever watched Jesse on Fire. I'm gonna put him here. I've heard people talk about him. I know he's in the grapevine. I don't watch him. Oh shit. Wait, is this the guy I'm thinking of? Hold up. Now that I think about it, Jesse on Fire. Is this the guy who's, like, he looks like he belongs in the military? Is that? It is him! Oh! Oh, this guy's... Ooh! This guy's good! I don't want to put him too high, though. Oh, Jesse on Fire's so good. Fuck, what is it? What is his channel at? It's gotta be, like, up there, right? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, we're ripping it. Yeah, he's going up there. Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. Enough said. Jesse on Fire deserves it. Pound for pound list. I think he's, like, most notably, like, a great personality. He's kind of like the guy you watch on, like, shorts or, like, that kind of sporadic, you know, sort of, like... He puts all his effort into his videos, you know, and you can really tell, you know, I appreciate it. He definitely has his own opinions about stuff. I've disagreed with some of his picks before that he's got wrong, you know, just saying. If you're looking for picks and predictions, hey, baby, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell, shameless plug, done. All right. But yeah, Jesse on Fire is actually dope. I actually love this guy. This guy is like the, he's like the, not C-Bum, but like, who's that, like, jacked guy who's like, kind of like C-Bum, but you always see him in the shorts, and he's always like YouTube shorts or TikToks, I guess, and he's fucking yoked talking about, oh, eat an egg or something like that, you know, so eat something healthy, you know, basically those big fitness guys, but he's got that low tone, kind of sounds like, he kind of looks like Drax from, what's that, Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of looks like him, don't remember his name, but that's kind of this version, you know, this is our, if, what's his name? Oh, fuck. Who's that? Who's the guy who gets pegged? What's his name? George. Not George. Is it Jordy? Oh, fuck. I can't remember his name now. True Jordy. That's his name. True Jordy. He's like our True Jordy if True Jordy didn't, like, if he wasn't, like, a piece of shit sometimes. And he didn't have weird shit going on in the background. So I appreciate Jesse on Fire, you know? I like this guy. Holy fuck, it's been 10 minutes? Oh, I gotta bang these out. Anyways, Bo Nickel, why are you watching? No one cares. Straight up, no one cares. Artem MMA, he's got this cozy feeling to him, you know? He has that, I think, professional boxing experience now. Or it was an amateur fight, can't remember. He fought at heavyweight. He's like the, you know when you're in school, in, like, you know, grade 5, 6, 7, middle school, wherever you want to call it, and you have like the one kid at the table who has braces, and he's kind of like fiddling with his Pokemon cards or something. And then you ask him one day, like, oh, yo, what's that? And he's teaching you everything about it, but he's actually making it sound interesting. That's kind of who Artem MMA is, you know? He's very fast when he talks. You know, it definitely has that, you know, nervousness with him. You know, I really like that feel, you know? Feels close at home. I can't put... I think he's safe to watch and getting better. You know, actually, I'm going to put great to watch and getting better. I'm gonna put that in because I think Artem is great to watch. You know, great picks. Sometimes he just goes cold turkey. Let's be honest. You know, Artem MMA doesn't always have the greatest picks, but typically he's one of those guys. When he hits big, and when he misses big. You know. But Artem MMA also does content outside of just UFC. He's also partnered with We Want Picks. Love the guy. Anyways, moving on. Weasel. Weasel's a little bit of a part-timer. You know. I'm gonna put him here, and I'm gonna add this part-timer. You know, I think Weasel's a bit of a part-timer now. You know, he doesn't upload, I think, as much as he used to. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I'm incorrect on that. But I'm just like, when I see the Weasel now, I'm not like, ooh, that's an interesting thing to look at. It's kind of just like something that's already been talked about for 2 weeks, and now he's just covering it. Or it's like, what the anyways, sorry, there's a little advertisement here. Yeah, don't know what the fuck that's about. Anyways. I'm getting sidetracked here, holy fuck. Anyways, yeah, Weasel's just like, he's kind of fallen off a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. You know, he's not really doing his Who Really Won, even though there was many close fights last year to do that on. He's not really breaking down fights anymore, and he's kind of just making like main card predictions, and he doesn't touch anything else. He's kind of a part-timer, you know? I know Full Mount doesn't do picks. I think Jesse on Fire does. He does talk about his picks. I don't think he does pick prediction videos. But yeah, I like these three, and I think they're solid for their niche. You have a personality, you have a like actual person who's picking for bets, and then you have Full Mount MMA for news, right? Weasel is kind of like, he puts his foot into everyone's pie, but he's not really like making it taste better. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, ugh, now there's a foot in my pie, you know? I think he's kind of fallen off a little bit. He's not bad, don't get me wrong. He's definitely not unwatchable, but I think he's like not really that passionate about his... I know that might be like mean to say, but obviously I'm just talking about from my viewpoint. I know nothing of the background. He's probably fucking, you know, torqued up every time he's doing MMA videos, but that's just the vibe I get from him nowadays. Anyways, moving. Who the fuck is this? I don't know who that is. Corey Sandhagen. Oh man, I like Corey, but now it's just like he lost, and he lost because he just didn't do enough, and we know why he lost, because he didn't do enough, and he's kind of getting annoying. He's not unwatchable. He's got good tips. Does have good tips. But he's like Artem's sort of like, oh, he's the nerdy kid that sits at the table, but he's a nerdy kid who also like is like threatening to fucking delete people, you know? Or he's like talking about it, you know? I don't know, something about Corey, he feels like he just watched graphic content all the time, and I'm not talking about like, you know, the hub, right? I'm talking about like the beheading videos. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's like what he watches in his pastime. That's kind of the vibe I get from Corey Sandhagen sometimes. But yeah. Anyways, is this Nina Drama? I'm gonna assume that. Fuck, is that Nina Drama? Hold on. But yeah, Corey Sandhagen, not unwatchable, but he's kind of like, sometimes he's just yapping a yap, you know? Nina Drama YouTube. This looks like a Nina Drama thumbnail. Or not thumbnail, little profile. Okay, it's not her. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I actually don't know. Is this Fight Fairy? Who's Fight Fairy YouTuber? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really watch a lot of these YouTubers, just keeping it a buck. Is this? No, this is definitely not Fight Fairy. Holy fuck, that's nowhere near Fight Fairy. Yeah, I don't know. Pound for Pound, that is the podcast with Henry Cejudo, I believe. Let me just fact check this. Pound for pound podcasts. Pretty sure this is the... Yeah, that's for sure who it is. Like 1,000,000%. Million, billion, trillion percent. It's actually pretty good. I think it's here. Fuck. It actually isn't that bad, you know? I don't really like Kamaru Usman that much, but his pound for pound podcast moments are kind of funny and goofy, and it makes Henry Cejudo look a little better now that he is losing fights and he has tarnished his legacy. So I think it needs improvement. Maybe they just need better guests or upload the footage of like the Bilal Muhammad shit. Like we need a little bit more drama from them, but you know. I don't know who the fuck that is. Running Mouth is really good. I watch these guys typically when I'm on my way to work or something. You know, I think they're great. I think they're actually really great, you know. I've been watching Running Mouth for a little bit now. I think they don't really have a lot of negatives, and they're pretty much a bunch of positives. They are all three individually pretty goofy in their own ways. They do podcasts. They hit fairly regularly. Sometimes, not Matty Mage. Fuck, I can't remember the one on the right. Oh, I feel like shit because I can't remember his name. Ah, fuck. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Not Matty Mage or the other guy. I think these guys are a good personality. It's a good trio. I like them. They're pretty good, great watch, and getting better. You know, I think they are actually getting better. You know, they're doing their streams a little bit more passionately, I would say. It feels like or not streams, they're video, I guess, because they premiere it, right? They don't stream it. So, yeah, you know, I like them. I think they're chill. I think they're pretty good. Their predictions are good. They have got great edits, and they've got their own sort of vibe going on. You know, they're the prediction and personality aspects. They're pretty good, you know? Great to watch, and, you know, getting better. Anyways, moving on, we have Michael Chandler. If you're watching Michael Chandler's channel, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Just being honest. Is that Chandler? I can't... It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that's Chandler. I don't know why the fuck you would ever watch Michael Chandler. Is this... Wait. Am I tripping? I swear I saw... No, this is the only... Oh, this is just Michael Bisping's channel. Michael Bisping's not unwatchable. It's not unwatchable, you know? I'll give him credit. He's funny sometimes, you know? Rebecca! You know? You know, pulls out his eye sometimes, you know? Has decent streams, I'd say. Definitely no, like, YouTuber of the Year award going over here in 2024, which is something we gotta keep in mind. Yeah, he had that one funny moment where he was calling out the guru for being a fat, smelly, basement-dwelling, wheelchair fucking paraplegic. That was hilarious. But other than that, yeah, I think he's funny. His takes on fights are pretty dog shit most of the time. But yeah, I think he's cool. I think he's unwatchable, or not unwatchable. Sorry. Definitely not like, why are you watching? You know, exclamation mark, instead of question mark. Actually, I'll just remove those then. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, if you don't know why I put Chandler here, he's a creep. Anyways, moving on. We Want Picks, I think, is pound for pound list. Not only are their predictions really good, their two personalities are great. Kind of have Jacob constantly, like, kicking the shin of old man Angelo, and I know they're kind of close in age. You know, originally I actually got into MMA because I was betting soccer, even though I wasn't into soccer. And then I saw We Want Picks, and I was like, oh wow, this is an interesting channel. And I've seen a few, ignore that, and I've seen a few, UFC highlights, I guess, from the Dustin Poirier Chandler fight. And I checked out their channel, and I enjoy betting on it. They've got great picks. They've got great predictions. Jacob has his underdog lock of the week every single week. It's pretty good, I'd say. I'm not sponsored or anything by them. Although, hey, you know, I'm not saying I wouldn't take one. You know, just saying. You know, just saying, guys. But, no, I'm joking, obviously. But, No, I think they're good. I think they're good. I think they're pound for pound list. I think they're also getting better as they go on. They're consistent. The streams sometimes are lacking, but that's only because they have IRL things, because they have actually real jobs, which is, you know, it's kind of consistent with Artem and Running Mouth here, but, you know, just saying, right? We don't have the luxury sometimes as a no job having, or I guess that's kind of rude, but I'm assuming MMA, Full Mount, and Jesse on Fire, they don't really work. They kind of just do YouTube from time to time. Maybe Jesse on Fire is in the military or something. I can't remember. But yeah, I respect the hustle from We Want Picks. That's how I got into it. I started watching near where they started. I like them. I got a bias. Pound for pound list, that's my opinion. Who the fuck is this? Don't know. Don't know. Ronin MMA. Don't know. I've heard of him. I think I've seen his videos pop up. I'll just be honest, I haven't watched them. Alexander Volkanovski's YouTube channel. Pretty good. Needs improvement, part-timer. Because he's good, you know. I don't blame anyone who watches Volkanovski. He's got great cooking videos. But he is kind of just like, he doesn't really have like a vibe. He kind of just like, here's a few fights that I like on the card. And here's me cooking. And that's kind of how Volkanovski rolls. I kind of like it, you know. But it does kind of need improvement if he wants to like get up on the pound for pound list. If we're talking about MMA YouTubers here, you know, he needs to either predict the full cards or get consistent with, you know, something going on here, you know, or get his belt back, yeah, you know, just casual things you can do, you know. No hate the Volkanovski, love him, love the little munchkin, but yeah, I'm putting him in needs improvement part-timer. He's good though, you know. I think if you watch Volkanovski, I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, weirdo. I'm gonna be like, oh, this guy can cook me a mean ribeye steak, you know. But yeah, who the fuck is this? Don't know. Bedtime MMA is great watch and getting better, you know. A lot of his vibe is very much no cam, you know. It's kind of what I do. That's kind of my inspiration for what I do. You know, just kind of, no offense, slop. But it's like good watchable slop that's like entertaining to see, right? You get his opinion, you get his impressions. Lord knows he's better than me at impressions. I'm not really good at impressions. You know, only one to really contest Guru for the impression belt is Bedtime MMA. So I'm going to put him here. I think he's good. You know, not pound for pound list yet. Not pound for pound list yet. You know, once we get some interviews going with fighters, once we get some perfect cards, you know, big championship level fight predictions done, maybe, right? Moicano, GOAT. I think this is undisputed. Undisputed. Moicano's the GOAT. In MMA and everything he touches. No, I'm joking. He is pound for pound list, though. I think he is pound for pound list. I think he's strong in the pound for pound list. You know, he makes good videos on, like, random things. Doesn't really have a consistent vibe. But he's trying. He has this podcast that he's doing with other Brazilians. He has, you know, let's go motherfuckers, you know, he has his merch that he's doing. He makes videos on anything big in MMA. We like Moicano here. You know, pound for pound list deserved. Don't know who this is. Who the fuck is this? Jackson Podcast? What? Who the Jackson Podcast. Who is this? Oh, I was thinking of the guy who's constantly trying to shove supplements down my throat, not Rampage Jackson. Rampage Jackson's really good. I think a great needs improvement. Jackson Podcast is really good and we'll put great. I think he's great. He interviews a lot of variety of fighters. Interviewed Brian Battle. Hey, we appreciate him, brother. You know, he's got great interviews with other fighters. He keeps it real for the most part. He kind of does joke around a lot. Pretty good. Kind of annoying when he has Luke Rockhold there, and his other co-hosts. No offense, right? But I kind of want to hear more of the fighter and the guy interviewing the fighter more than like Timmy Two Thumbs in the middle, who's like just trying to get like a rile up or something going on. You know, so sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad. You know, that's what happens with the middle guy. But yeah, not bad. I think they're really good. You know, I put Bedtime MMA up higher. Yeah, I think I'd do this order. Yeah, I think I do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, I do it like that. I do it like that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Anyways, is that Israel Adesanya? Why are you watching? You just shouldn't be. He touches dogs. He drives drunk. He's been arrested for it. DUI. Enough said. You shouldn't be watching him. I'm gonna recommend you don't watch him personally, just because of how much of a piece of shit he is outside of the cage. Doggy diddler. Just reminding you, by the way. Abused animals sexually. Just saying. Anyways, Lucas Tracy, bit of a part-timer these days. Lucas Tracy. He would have been on here. I'll be honest, if he didn't do his part-time shtick. His content's still pretty good for the most part. He keeps it real, keeps it honest, keeps his personality, peaches and creamville type shit. But let's be real, he's a part-timer now. You know, no more streams from Tracy. You know, we lost a lot of that, you know. Come on, man. Come on. You're going with him. Get the frick out of here, man. You know, get his wobblestone, cobblestone knees out of here, man. Come on, man. You know? I miss his debates on Discord as well. That was pretty funny. That was an interesting era. You know, Bedtime MMA collab could get him to great and getting better, but he's not getting better, and that's why I'm putting him here. Anyways, Cillian Murphy's fucking YouTube channel. Who the fuck is this? Is this? I'm gonna assume this is Wonder Boy. I'm gonna assume this is Wonder Boy. Is this Wonder Boy's thumbnail? Oh, Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy. UFC. YouTube. I'm assuming this is Wonder Boy's thing. Is it? No, it's not. Fuck, who is this? Is this list just out of date, I guess? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's Wonder Boys. Keeping it real, I'm gonna assume it's Wonder Boys. If it's not Wonder Boys, it is what it is. Kind of just looks like Wonder Boy. Hashtag Cillian Murphy. Great watch and getting better. I don't know about getting better, though. Fuck. I know he's a full-time fighter. I think I'm going to put him here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put him here. I think I'm going to put him right below Weasel. Yeah. Because he gives really, really good advice on, like, how to strike and striking tips and karate tips and, you know, UFC-type situation tips and breakdowns of fights, stuff like that, similar to Corey Sandhagen. But just a better channel, I think, overall. You know, maybe he gave a little too much away, and that's why he got knocked out by Joaquin Buckley. It is what it is. But yeah, I gotta speedrun some of these. What is this one? Don't know. Maybe it's someone I have watched. Don't know. Don't know. Oh. We'll save this one. We'll save this one. This one's a good one. Bang Muay Thai. I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is... I don't know who that is. MMA experts. I think I've seen a few times. I'm just gonna put them in not unwatchable because I think I'm like 99% sure I've seen, but I just haven't really looked at. So if you know, maybe it's like a why are you watching? Maybe if I found them really fucking annoying, but I didn't. This lady, I haven't seen her in a long time. Don't know if she even does interviews. Can't remember her name. I mean, at this point, I think it's just why are you watching? I think we know why you're watching because of her two assets. I don't blame you, but why are you watching? Come on, grow up. Come on now, it's 2025, lock in. The Schmo, pretty good. Schmo's pretty good. Yeah, great watching, getting better, I'd say. You know, he has his moments where he pops off, and then he kind of dies down for a little bit, and then he pops off, and then dies down for a little bit. You know, DraftKings, I'm going to assume this is the official DraftKings. I don't know why you would be watching DraftKings. Just being honest. I think you should just watch other MMA YouTubers. I don't even really consider this an MMA YouTuber. This is more like a business YouTube channel. Anyways, weighing in, I think I've seen a few times. Let me remind myself who weighing in specifically is. Weighing in. Here it is. Oh, is this, the old guy? This is for sure the old guy, right? It is. Fuck, what's his name? John McCarthy. John McCarthy. That's who his name was. John McCarthy's kind of goated, I'm not gonna lie. I put John McCarthy up here on the... I'm putting him on the pound for pound list. He has real... For his sort of like stature in the community. Good old John... Actually, is this the one I'm thinking of? This gotta be the one I'm thinking of, right? Oh wow, they're actually low key. I thought they were way bigger. Great features. It's the one I'm thinking of. This was the guy who was like talking shit about John Jones to his face, right? Or in the interview. Is that who I'm thinking of? I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him in great and getting better. You know, he's kind of a. Ooh, you didn't see that. Was what did I put? Sandwich. One of my boys. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Gotta remember. Not to open Discord while I'm recording. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna put him here. Weighing in is like pretty good. I think it is it great though. I'm gonna put him in needs improvement. Part-time, not really a part-timer. He uploads consistently, I think, right? Nah, I think he deserves great and getting better. He's at like the lowest end, definitely at the low end, right? But definitely great and getting better. You know, I like John McCarthy. He's got real takes, you know. He has a bunch of features, does interviews. I like to see this, you know. I like to see this from the old timers. You know, how old is? Oh, this is gonna be really rude if he's actually young as fuck. John McCarthy. What the fuck? USC. Big John McCarthy. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. He's up there. He's up there. Definitely up there. He's getting up there. Yeah, so I'm gonna put him in great, watch, and getting better. No, I lied. I'm putting him in needs improvement. Because he does need an oomph. He does need something to get him out there. But I appreciate him. He's great. He's definitely not on the part-time of this category. You know, he does need some improvement, but he's a great watch, you know? I think he's a good watch. I think, not a great watch, a good watch. Joe Rogan podcast, Joe Rogan experience. If this is MMA only, I'm gonna just... Oh, fuck. It's not unwatchable. As much as, like, I know MMA Guru fans and, like, other people will watch Joe Rogan podcast and be like, unbelievable! You know, he's a commentator, he makes these backwards opinions, and he kind of like trips over himself a lot, like oh, so what are these pictograms that he was that John Jones was ingesting? John Jones comes in, oh yeah, you popped for like pictograms or something, right? What the frick was that, guy? You know, we don't even need to focus on that. Yeah. You know, or he'll say like, oh, you know, I thought you won that fight, and then he'll bring in the guy who won, you know, oh, it was a close fight, you know, close fight. So he does like doing the middle ground fence sitting position. I respect it, you know? No. But Joe Rogan is Joe Rogan things. He's not actually that unwatchable. I think you'll find like an unwatchable episode here and there. But I think when we're talking about just like MMA, he's not really an MMA content YouTuber. I think I'm just going to DQ him. Yeah, I'm going to DQ him. He's not an MMA YouTuber, you know? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. He's just not an MMA YouTuber. Anyways, don't know who this is. This is the other one I was thinking of. This is the other one that's like full mount, but he's not full mount. So I'm gonna say he's great, watch, and getting better. Can't remember the name of the YouTube channel, but I know I've watched his videos based on that profile picture. Great news, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is just Fat Boy Joey, is this not? I'm pretty sure this is I think this is, you know, Holly Holm hating Joey over here. You know? I don't appreciate the hate on Holly Holm, alright? No. Genuinely, I mean this sincerely. I've watched his videos, so I find him very annoying. His voice, I know it's rude. I know I'm going a little far. This is banter, alright? He can make fun of my voice. I know I sound like a nerd. But... yeah, MMA Joey for me is just unwatchable. I don't even know why people watch him. He's like a fat, family-friendly bad. I'm not gonna say bad predicting because I don't really follow his predictions. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him here. He's pretty unwatchable. He's unwatchable in my opinion. I don't know why people watch him. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to dog on him too hard, you know. He is bigger than me, you know. He's a big guy, literally. That one was that was a layup right there. Just saying. Anyways, yeah, yeah. I don't like watching his content personally. I don't find it that entertaining. That's just a personal thing, you know. Maybe you like him. I don't. Okay. Anyways, moving on. We have, who the fuck is this? I feel like I've seen it, but I can't remember it. Chill Sonnen. Not unwatchable, but he rambles on all the fucking time about these dumb stories, and it's like, bro, just get to the point, please. You know? Like, it'll be a video titled fucking Brian Battle versus Randy Brown. What an interesting spectacle. And then you'll get into the video and he's like, when I was training in my day, we would have close fights. And in those close fights, one guy knew he won and one guy knew he didn't. But when the decision happened, all of a sudden the guy who knew he didn't win knew he won the fight. Yeah, he'll just fucking ramble about the random shit. You know, the one time he was talking about fucking, like, he was just going on about like coaches and everything, and I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to, like, what did you think about Strickland versus DDP? You know, like, that's what I clicked on this video for. Anyways, the three kings of MMA YouTube remain. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it like this. I think MMA Guru deserves to be number one on the pound. Fuck. Do I do it? Do I do it? I think Full Glaze I do it. I think Full Glaze I do it. Hands up. I'm caught. Caught in 4K. I do it. Full Glaze. I think MMA Guru's the GOAT MMA YouTuber. I think we put... What the... Where did my emails go? There he is. Oh, he's so... I'm gonna put... Yeah, I'm gonna put him there. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put me... Needs improvement. And a part-timer. I think that's fair, guys. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I guess I consider Lucas Tracy a little better than me. You know, I think that's fair, guys. I think I'm better than the Weasel, though, to be honest with you. I upload more consistently, just saying. Anyways. No, but I do think Guru and Mighty Mouse are the best YouTube MMA content creators in the space right now. And I think it's not even close. Mighty Mouse will do MMA outside of just UFC. He'll do, like, pretty much anything that involves combat sports, Mike Perry's, whatever. Like, he'll do the whole spiel. He'll upload consistently. He'll interview fighters. He'll interview former champions. He'll interview people retired. He'll interview him fucking self. He'll do fight predictions on the fight, like, mainly the main cards, but of the fights he's looking at. He's a really good personality in terms of his streams, because he's a gamer, because he's this, because he's got everything. He's got the belts. He's got the respect. He's got everything. He's completely honest about how he was handled in the UFC. I've got nothing but respect for that. I think Guru's the GOAT for the simple fact that he kind of makes up, I think, 90% of the MMA space. And I don't mean in terms of, like, subscriber count. I don't mean in terms of watch. I don't mean in terms of that. But basically, if you're in MMA YouTube, you know who the Guru is. You do. If you've ever watched UFC and you've then gone on YouTube, you know who MMA Guru is. He's the most well-known. I would understand if you don't know who Mighty Mouse is. Not because, you know, unfortunately, the flyweight champion gets that title. You know, I understand if you don't know who he is. I do, okay? You know, I consider him my pound-for-pound number one on my list, just saying. But, no. Mighty Mouse, I can understand, because maybe, like, he's not much of a personality to be that remembered by, other than, like, his kind of slurred speech, which, you know, is there because of the combat sports background. MMA Guru, you're gonna know because you've seen him rage. You've seen a fat man just fucking crash out, you know. Why'd you have to do it, Luke? You know, like, you've seen that. You've seen him fucking throw his desk up in the air after watching Marab versus Peter Yan. You know, that didn't actually happen. I'm obviously exaggerating. You know, you've been around for a while in the MMA space, because let's be honest, most MMA watchers are probably watching for 5-10 years plus. You know, me being on a little bit of a newer spectrum here, being, I think, 3 years in the business. I know I'm young, still in the space, baby. But yeah, MMA Guru, I think, is the GOAT. I think he's really exploding MMA YouTube. And whether you think he's a shill because he makes videos on Nina Drama, let's just be honest, that's like the easiest layup. That's like an easy 500k views. Easiest fucking layup. That Nina Drama makes a dedicated video about you, calling you a bunch of names. Who is not making a response video to that? That's like the easiest layup there is for views, you know? And MMA Guru, he exposes fighters. He does variety content in terms of like MMA related things, and it's always MMA related. And you know, I've been watching him for a while. I've got a bias, and he's probably one of the only reasons why I even started my YouTube channel in the first place. I said it. Yep, that's right. I said it. He's an inspiration. Ah, the pig boy. He grows up so fast. Oink for me, piggy. Anyways. Yeah, no, you know, consistent streams. He literally doesn't stream unless he's fucking dying. So, I kind of got to respect the hustle there. You know, he's definitely a multi-millionaire now. So he's getting, sometimes, you know, he's getting, oh, chat. How dare you donate to me? Fucking, come on, guys. You know, how dare you give me all this money? You know, a little bit of, he's like the good timeline, what's his name? Wings of Redemption. You know, he's the good timeline Wings of Redemption. You know, where Wings of Redemption is like an actually good person who's not like a piece of shit. You know, Guru can sometimes be a piece of shit, but overall, he's our piece of shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I think I'm putting Guru as the #1. I think Mighty Mouse just barely slips behind. I think Moicano is definitely highest on pound for pound list here. You know, I wouldn't even mind this. But for me personally, this is how I do the list, you know? I think it's tied for pound #1 here in the GOAT category, greatest of all time. But if you want to have just one, this would be my one. So this is how I would do the rankings. No idea who these people are. I kind of do with some of them, but I haven't watched their videos, just being honest. Yeah, and this is pure banter. This is just purely for fun. If you disagree with any of my takes, it's for fun, bro. Don't take it so seriously. Get the stick out of your ass. And that whoever MMA YouTuber you're glazing, get his cock out of your mouth, you know, and just have fun in life, all right? 2025, lock the fuck in. But with all that being said, I want to thank you for watching, making it all the way to the end of my video. And as always, I hope you have a good day.